works this time. Hopefully this works this time. I'm hoping this goes okay. Had a little mishap, but I believe we're back on. Hopefully all is well. Things are going good. We're waiting for everyone to get on in. Let me see here. And we're going to get it started. Woo, all right, we're working here. Hey, Blue. I'm so sorry, everybody, about that. I don't know what happened. Everything completely cut out. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Angela, we are back. Y'all, technology. Ooh. Sometimes it's a blessing, but sometimes there have been a few times. Hey, y'all, what is up? Hey, India. Hey, Pamela. What is going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. So sorry about the technical difficulties. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Tempest. Hey, Millet. Where is everyone from? While everybody's saying hello, please tell me where you guys are from. We're going to start all over again. Hey, Jasmine. What's up, San Jose? Aisha. Yes, let me know where you guys are at. Currently, I'm in Louisiana. I'm originally from New York, but you know. Oh, thank you, Angela. What's up, Pamela? Monica, Melissa. I'm going to play some music. Welcome, everybody in. welcome. Yes. Cali, Arizona, Michigan, Texas, North Carolina, New Jersey, Minnesota. Rio, what? Chicago, Philly in the house. BK in the house. Tennessee, Austin, Texas. Love me some Austin. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Cali. What up, Bronx? I love it. I love doing roll call. Everybody's represented up in here. Louisiana, California, Bronx, Washington, Virginia. Denver, Brooklyn, Miami. I love it. I love it. It's so good to meet you guys. So sorry about the mishap. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to clip my hair back. Y'all don't judge my lace now. Just figuring things out over here. Checking from, is it Napa? Indiana, Charlotte. Whoa. All right. Well, I'm so excited to be here with you guys. My name is Kirsten. You can call me Kiki, whatever suits or floats your boat. And I came on here real extra, okay, because I'm so excited that we're going to talk about complexion today. We're going to be super extra. We're going to set, literally, this is going to be like immovable proof. I don't know where we're going, okay, but what I do know, okay, is that our face ain't going to move, okay? So, how many of you have oily skin or dry skin? Kind of put that in there too. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. I appreciate you. I already have my skin moisturized, just so you know that's such a big, important step when it comes to having flawless complexion. You've got to moisturize. I don't care if you're oily. I don't care if you're dry. No matter what it is, make sure you get a really good moisturizer, okay? Oily, okay. I see you. Very oily, dry, both oily. Woo! Oh, this is like the lightning round. Everybody's telling me what they are. Okay, perfect. Okay, so for all my oily, dry skin girls, okay, I have this amazing primer. I love this primer because normally pore filling primers will not work for me, but this one does. And one of my favorite tips that I love to tell my girls, after you've moisturized, after you've done your thing, take some of this primer. This is the MAKIAGE No Filter Poreless Base Primer. My favorite way to use this is not to just pump this in the hand and start rubbing it in the face, okay? My favorite way to use this is to pump this in the hand, And you can see it comes like a clear base. I like to rub it to kind of heat it up. It does not make me break out. I've been using it probably since March or April. No breakouts. And my hormones are mad crazy, and my diet has been, you know, my diet's really strict. Like, so if anything was gonna break me out, it'd be makeup, and it has never broken me out. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna press it on my skin. I'm really gonna press it in the areas that you're oily. All by dry girls, this is really good too, to put these in areas where you feel like the makeup is patchy or it's not staying on very long. Make sure you're really working that primer in, and you could just press it in the skin. And I love it. It immediately takes off everything. Boom. Also, guys, just so you know, while I'm pressing this in, after this class, everyone's going to be sent a link, okay? And in this link, you're going to get to try before you buy, I believe, up to 3 products I'm going to show you guys today, which is kind of crazy because you only have to like spend $5 at shipping, and you have a 14-day trial to just figure out if you like products, which is crazy to me. Yes, my love. I see roar, don't rub, press it in. Yes, press it in. So I love to press this in the area. So you get a 14-day trial. You get to try everything out, which is crazy because I worked at Sephora for like 7 years. There's no way that you could like do something like that. So I'm obsessed with like the way Il Makiage does things. They're like, yo, try it. You don't like it, send it back, and we're not gonna charge you. No worries, fam. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, so that way you guys can like get into all the workshops, because like you can get into all these really fun perks and stuff like that. So definitely do that. And this YouTube video will also be replayed back. So if I get to talking too fast or I don't get to answer your question, just don't worry, I got you, okay? You'll get the link after the class is over. What's up, Boston? Yes. Oh, my love, I hope I don't mess up your name. Divya? That's how I like to do it. A lot of times, my combination girls, they'll take a mattifying primer or a pore minimizing primer, they'll put it everywhere. Only put your primer where you need it, okay? You don't have to spray it everywhere. So, for my dry girls, this is the hydrating setting spray from Il Makiage. This is my tip for my dry girls, okay? And I'm also going to do a secret tip for my oily girls. If you are dry, you want to take this as soon as you're done putting the primer on, and you're going to spray it, okay? So I'm going to do like one side of my face. You see this photo? I love a setting spray that like, once it dries, it kind of sits and the glow stays. Honestly, my best tip and trick for my girls who are dry, use your setting spray in between your layers. So once you do your primer, once you do your liquid, once you do your powders, set it every single time. I know it's super extra. Just think of yourself giving you a little sprinkle, a little spritz, because I promise you it's going to be perfection, okay? All right, my love. So, all my oily girls, how do you know? Michon says, how do you know if your skin is dry or oily? That's a super detailed skincare question. But what I will say is, once you're done washing your face and you're patting it dry, if everyone needs moisturizer. You tend to have certain overproduction of oils in certain areas. If your skin gets extremely tight or like it feels like it's thirsty, like that probably means that you're more on the dry side. If you can be like, oh girl, I'm good, you know, you might be normal oily combination. I would suggest visiting your dermatologist though, because you just want to make sure, okay? All right, my loves. So my favorite tip and trick, okay, for my oil girls when it comes to making sure your foundation doesn't move, or my combination girls, okay? This right here, this is the Il Makiage Translucent Setting Powder. I kind of touched on this the first workshop I ever did, and I had so much freaking fun with you guys. So this is the little blender from Il Makiage as well. Who doesn't love a fresh beauty sponge? Okay, everyone, okay? Yeah, Teddy, yes. Oily or combination can use this trick, okay? So let's say you're oily everywhere. You can use this tip and trick all over the areas in which you are oily. For my girls who are combination, let's say you're like, you know, Kirsten, I'm really only oily on my forehead and my nose, or my nose and my chin, or like my mustache area. That's the only place that I'm oily. This is what you're going to do. You're going to take your moist beauty sponge or blender from Il Makiage. Thank you, boo. Thanks, Jennifer. I totally understand that, but I will tell you for this technique, a beauty sponge is super, super important. Sephardes, I hope I say that right. Okay. Hey, Keisha from Jamaica, what's up, girl? All right, guys. So oily girls, combination girls, do this trick in the areas of your face that are oily. Do not put it under your eyes yet. Only your skin where it's oily, okay? So for me, I'm gonna take some in the forehead area. And I'm actually taking the translucent powder on this damp sponge, moist sponge, and I'm pressing it into my skin. I know you're probably like, Kirsten, but you don't have foundation on yet. Trust me. It is 90 something, 101 degrees here in Louisiana. We're about to get a hurricane, so that means the humidity is about to be 1000%, okay? So what this means is this trick is literally going to keep my face flawless all day long. And as you can see, the translucent powder is melting into my skin. It's not creating a cast or anything like that. I've done this trick on like my best friends. Hey, Sierra. I've done this trick on all of my best friends who are super oily. It doesn't matter your skin tone. This trick is going to work perfectly for you. Yes, I do. Naomi. I hope I'm saying your name right. Naomi. Yes. So that's definitely what you want to do. Hey, Makeup by Mo. Now, how do you know your sponge is like in the correct state? You want to run it through water for about 5 Mississippis. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, 5 Mississippis, right? Then you want to take it on a washcloth and wring it. See how I'm squeezing my sponge and there's no water coming out of it? This is how you know your sponge is like in the perfect state to do this trick, okay? So I'm just taking the powder and I'm pressing it in, pressing it in, pressing it in. Yes, these are the steps. These are the steps, okay? Thank you, LaDonna. You're so sweet. Girl, I need some. Trust me. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation here and here and here. So, boom. All right, you guys. Y'all ready? How do you keep sponges clean? Girl, I just wash them. I give them a little bubble bath and a little bit of shampoo and let them soak. All right, you guys. It is time. It is time. It is time. Now, I will say, if you, this foundation is freaking fantastic. I was shook because I used to work at Sephora and I worked there for 7 years, y'all. I used to literally be like this in the mirror trying to match myself to all the different foundations because I'm 7 million colors, okay? And the best thing happened with this because I actually took the Power Match quiz and it matched me perfectly and I was low-key shook because I had my doubts and then it was like, oh, you thought here's your perfect match. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's really an amazing foundation. It's medium, full coverage. And it is, how would I say it? Cruelty free, not going to break you out. Don't have to worry about that. 50 shades. Everyone's invited to the party. Everyone is invited to the Il Makiage woke up like this party. Okay. Justine, I have PCOS too, girl. I feel that. Oh my gosh. I literally had to shave my sideburns like the other day, like period. Oh, PS guys, the color that I'm using is 130 medium, just so you guys know, okay? I'm going in with the Il Makiage 100 foundation brush. The reason I'm obsessed with this brush is because it's very dense and it's a synthetic brush, okay? So I love to use this for foundation. Now you can use a sponge or a beauty sponge, the blender. However, I prefer fuller coverage. I feel like this shears it out for me a little bit. So if you want like snatched, like full coverage, I mean, who doesn't want a catfish? I want a catfish a little bit. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to start on the oily side. This is the oily side. See this glowy side? This is the dry folk side. So we're just going to come in right here. It is really good for pigmentation. I do prefer, Roar, I prefer the synthetic brushes. I do. This one is fantastic. Like, y'all, Il Makiage was like, girl, sit down. I was like, okay. And as you can see, I'm dabbing. So I said this in my last workshop with all my babies. And I was like, yo, swiper, no swiping. I do not swipe my brush. Oh, no, God. I'm Spanish. So I'll be like, swiper, no swiping. Like in my Dora voice. No. I literally just tap it. The reason I feel like is because dabbing, like look at my dab, it creates fuller coverage for me, you know? Oh, Kylie, you're so sweet, boo. Boom. Diva, I'm telling you, it's fire. I drink a lot of water for my PCOS. I know that's off topic, but I drink a lot of water and I take probiotics. It's a lot, child. It's a lot. But y'all, I'm telling you, go take the quiz. My cousin took the quiz. Shook. I have my girls on Instagram. They're like, girl, I got it. I took the quiz. It's fine. I said, I told y'all it's fine. I ain't gonna be lying to y'all. What you think I do? Who got time to lie? I don't. All right, you guys. So, boom. You can still see a little hyperpigmentation around here, but that's okay because we can fix that. Boom. All right. So notice, you see how matte and smooth this looks? And it already looks super popping. It's because we set it with that translucent powder first, okay? So, bam. Who got time to lie? I don't got time to lie. Okay, guys. So this is the trick for my dry girls. Y'all ready? I want to make sure. The setting spray. Here comes the setting spray. You're gonna get sick of the setting spray because she's gonna be everywhere. This is another trick that I like to do, okay? I'm going to take this and I'm gonna spray it on the brush, right? After I spray it on the brush, I'm gonna take it on the back of my hand and I'm gonna dip it. The reason I do this is because it's gonna help keep that luminous look. When I used to live in Georgia, there wasn't as much humidity and the dryness was drying my face out. And a lot of times with my dry girls, what they deal with is texture. So a lot of times we want full coverage, but we don't wanna look like there's a bunch of texture sitting on. You know what I'm saying? So, do you cover up dark spots? Oh, yes, girl. Don't wait on it. Wait on it. I'm coming. I don't know what voice that was. So you see how this face still looks really luminous and pretty? And this side is very matte. Who is she? Just who is she? Yes. Boom. So once again, dabbing. Y'all ignore my lace. I'm learning how to put on wigs. Y'all ignore my lace. Yes. Hey, BFFs. Hey, Jennifer. I will get to that in just a moment, baby. Don't you worry. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I know a lot of my girls deal with scarring and hyperpigmentation, and I'm going to talk about that too. As y'all can see, I still have a little hyperpigmentation right there. So, boom. So you see this? It's dewy. It's radiant. It's popping. Matte. Who is she? Who is she? Okay. Setting spray one more time. Because this Il Makiage foundation is more of a satin finish. So to me, it's more of a satin finish. So it's going to have a little bit of matteness, but a little bit of luminosity. For my dry girls, it's very important to really utilize your setting spray. When you go to the store and they're like, do I really need a setting spray? Yes, absolutely. Look at this. Matte, dewy, matte. Come on, somebody. Come on. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. All right, guys. Oh, I'm so happy you're doing your foundation with me. Ready? Yes. Okay, guys. So next thing's next. For my girls who struggle with hyperpigmentation, you might not be able to see right here, but I do have a scar right there because sometimes the camera won't be able to pick up, okay? So what I'm going to do is I also have dark circles a little bit. I'm going to take this color corrector in the F I'm Flawless concealer from Il Makiage, and the color is number 22. I'm obsessed with the fact that they make concealers this pigmented to help with color correction. They also have amazing color correctors. So if you have redness and not scarring, there is a green pencil that they have. Oh my God, fantastic. You need it. You need it. Okay, guys. Pressing the primer in, Kylie, will work. I see that you're saying that you have bad texture and large pores. Exfoliate your skin with a gentle exfoliator. Hydrate your skin. Make sure, because exfoliating will get any dead skin off. And then press primer in instead of rubbing it. It'll really help fill the pores in too. Hopefully that helps, okay? All right, y'all. So we're going to put this on. I'm going to take a little bit right here, okay? Because I struggle right here. I struggle right there. And I'm going to take some right here. For some reason, I have darkness right here. It's not as bad on this side, but it is on this side. I know y'all saw the difference. So this is what's called a color corrector, okay? It's opposite from the color wheel of the darkness that I suffer from. If you have redness, green is going to be opposite of that, okay, guys? So I'm so glad you're having fun. Yes. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the sponge. I'm going to take the booty. And I just have like a little, I literally have like this scar from when I was PMSing, rude, when I got my period. You ever just be like, period, work with me? Why you gotta be so rude? Boom. It's just a little doo-doo. Once again, swiper, no swiping. We're gonna dab. Look at my dab. I'm gonna take it. Boom. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. I know complexion is like one of the hardest things to go with. And it feels like one of the hardest things. Like every time I talk to my girls, they tell me like, oh my gosh, like my skin is so weird. And I'm like, no, girl, your skin is not weird. There's nothing wrong with you. You are beautiful just the way you are. There's just techniques. That's all. And we're just gonna learn. Boom. Oh, thanks, CJ. Green ends up looking gray under my foundation. Any suggestions? Kitty, depending on your foundation, it might be clashing. It might not, green might not be the color you need. Do you have any redness? Girl, listen, this color corrector. Y'all, wait till I put my concealer on. Y'all really gonna judge me then? Okay. So me personally, I like to do concealer before I do bronzer. That's just me. Okay. So, because we gotta bake. There's so many things. Okay, I got this 21 minutes, but there's so many things that I want to show you guys. Okay. Yes, the sponge is damp. Delete. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Are you using translucent powder to blend that in or just the sponge? Just the sponge. The sponge has multiple sides, so you can kind of shift it. So this was the translucent powder side, and I just moved it a quarter in a sense, and then I just put that in, okay? Oh, yeah, I'm so glad. Okay, so the concealer that I'm going to use is 03 from FM Flawless, a MAKIAGE concealer. This is very bright. Y'all do not have to go as bright as me. I'm just extra like guacamole and I can't help it. I've tried in my soul to not be this extra, but I am, okay? You can go a little bit more natural. It's still gonna work, okay? Okay. Is the color corrector the same as the concealer? This is a different color, okay? This is gonna be more brightening. The corrector that I use is a different color. And then this is going to be the concealer that I'm gonna use to help brighten, okay? So color corrector will only cancel out darkness. It's not going to brighten the eye, okay? This is gonna help snatch me. Now, I'm just going to apply it. Yes, I'm about to look like these crazy girls up in here on Instagram that be putting on 10 pounds of makeup. I can't help it. I mean, this is extra. This is like when quarantine is over, we going out and we celebrating and we not going home ever. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. The orange color corrector that I was using, Angela, what color is the color corrector? Is number 22, my love, okay? The reason I like to use such a bright concealer is it's just my preference, y'all. Don't have to get anything this bright, but I can't help it. My mama made me this way. I'm just kidding. Probably not my mama. Oh, Lord. My mama ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay, my babies. So next thing, I want you all to have this tip in mind when you're setting your under eyes if you struggle with creasing, okay? So one, always wear eye cream. Always, 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 forever and ever to the day you die, okay? Wear eye cream. All right. So, but you want to have your translucent powder ready. I'm gonna turn my beauty blender again to this clean side. I'm going to blend this out. And as soon as I'm done blending this out, yes, the sponge does have to be damp, Taylor Lee, for everything, my love. As soon as I'm done blending this out, I'm going to immediately set it with the translucent powder, okay? Michelle, does it matter if you put on color corrector before or after the... No, you could put it on before, my love, whatever you like to do, okay? Okay. Boom. I'm blending it out. Oh, I love to use a sponge to blend stuff out. It just makes it so much easier for you. Yes, damp sponge for dry skin too, Isha. What kind of eye cream do I use, Jennifer? I love to use the, gosh, what's it called? The Kiehl's avocado cream. That one's my favorite. Boom. Okay, immediately. Don't even wait. Don't catch her slipping because she'll slip. And I'm not gonna bake it, y'all. I'm really just gonna press it in. I'm in my 30s, so baking is just, you know, I just like to press it in. I just like to press it under my eyes. For dark skin, what number should I take? Michelsi. Hopefully I'm saying that right, my love. If you have darkness or hyperpigmentation and you're my skin tone or deeper, I would definitely still go with the number 22, okay? Okay. Hopefully you guys are having fun. I know this is a lot. So remember, don't drag. Does it have to be translucent? Taina. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I messed up your name. Yes, for under the eye, you want it to be translucent, okay? Oh, thank you, Dima. They say don't bake if you got dry skin. That's right, CJ. I wouldn't recommend baking. I would just recommend pressing it into the skin, okay? Yeah, just set the eye. You don't have to take a bunch. I'm not even taking a lot of this powder. It's really a little bit of an amount, and I'm just pressing it. Because the under eye area, in case you guys didn't know, the under eye area, she don't reproduce oil. She's stingy. The under eyes and the lips. Have you ever realized no one's like, yo, my lips are so oily? No, no one's ever like that. The lips are always ashy McAshers, and the under eyes are always dry. So boom. Oh, for all my babies who don't know what baking is, it's basically when you blend out a liquid and you set it with a powder with so much of an amount that the heat of your body, our bodies are about 97 point something degrees, and the heat of our body meshes the two together after about 5 minutes of you leaving it on there, and it's like baking the liquid and the powder together. So boom. Hopefully I made do that. Okay, guys. So the next part, the next session, is we're getting to the face, okay? This is for like indestructible, full coverage slay face, okay? It's not the same as banana powder, my love, Teddy. This is going to be just translucent powder. All right. There's a difference. I know we're going to run a little bit over 30 minutes, and that's okay. Yes, Diva, the powder disappears on its own. Y'all are so cute. Chelsea, I wouldn't necessarily bake for a longer period of time. When I used to work at Sephora, I used to bake, and I shouldn't have done it. Because I was baking with some stuff and it was dry. Il Makiage, this powder is so soft. If you want to practice baking, heck yes. Because a lot of powders out there, y'all, they got cornstarch in it and stuff. Like, I could have went to Kroger for that. I don't need this. This doesn't have any of that filler stuff, okay? So I would definitely use this. I've baked with this. I've set with this, all that stuff. But if you're really dry, I wouldn't recommend baking, okay? All right, guys. So, sorry, I'm excited. So we have, y'all, this powder foundation from Il Makiage. I got the color bronze beige. This thing is delicioso. Okay, it's delicioso. So the difference between these two, this is a finishing powder. No, this is a finishing powder. This is a setting powder, okay? This is Il Makiage. Look how fancy. The difference between these two, this will set your makeup. So in other words, if your face is very liquidy or it's just kind of like you're in a rush and you got to set the makeup so it looks matte, this is what you go for. Now, will it finish the makeup and make sure it's immovable? No, that's what this is for, okay? So a lot of times, I mean, a lot of women, they're confused. They're like, girl, all this dang old powder, I don't know what to do. What am I doing? What am I doing? And I'm like, girl, just get you one of these and that's it, okay? So I'm actually going to take my foundation brush, this one right here, and I'm going to pat it in. This is for my dry girls, okay? So pretty. All right. You see, we still got a glow. We still got a glow. This is smooth. We still got a glow here. I'm just going to pat this. Once again, swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. I'm just patting this in. Just lightly patting this in, okay? Nothing, I'm not picking up a bunch. This stuff, y'all, let me show it to you on the camera too. Because I have a beauty mark right here so you can see the coverage. Look at the coverage on that. It is like butter on my skin. It almost has like, it's not super mineralized, but it almost has like a little sheen to it. That's why I love this for my drier skin girls versus the translucent powder to set all over in a sense, or to like kind of get it popping and make sure it's immovable. This right here. Of course, my love. Sorry, I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot. So normally for oily girls, this might not be enough because it just kind of gets the oil or that shine gone, right? This is going to like finish the makeup. This just gonna set it. It's gonna be like, bloop, bloop, bloop. Like remember, like, did y'all ever take these in high school, like your little Clinique thing, or you just like have this to go in your pocket or something? Like, ooh, I got a dab, I got a pat, you know, and this was all that you use. That's because it doesn't hold back oils. It just kind of sets it. This finishes it. Okay. Now for my dry girls, I just put a little bit of powder there, and I know you're probably freaking out, like, wait a minute, Kirsten, you said this. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all gonna be sick of this hydrating spray. Take it again. Ooh, shawty. So not only are we set, not only are we glowy, y'all see for my dry girls, I have literally sprayed this hydrating setting spray between every single layer. So not only is it full coverage in a sense, like if you really want to slay without using so much, like, or without getting texture, doing this right here, look at that. We got a satin foundation on and a mineralized powder. Girl, what are we doing? Where is life? Okay, guys, for my oily girls, I'm taking this. Boom. Yes, you can use that too. I'm sorry, I'm missing some questions. Hold on one second because I don't want to miss everybody. I believe I think it was Divya who asked if you can use this powder foundation instead of the liquid. Yes. If you just want to use this powder, y'all, I'm telling you, it's full enough coverage. As you can see, it like covered this part. So if you just want to use that powder, go for it. Because baby, sometimes it's hot and you just want some powder. I get you. Okay. So next I'm going to take this translucent powder and I'm actually going to like dab it all over the face. These are for my oily girls, okay? We're super matte here. Oh, absolutely. Listen, guys, if you are oily or combination and you still want to like set the makeup and just have a glow, you're absolutely going to do it. But for my oily girls, what I like to do is I don't like using the setting spray until the very end. Using this much setting spray in between your layers for my oily girls, it might be a little too much. I don't know. You could try it though. You can do whatever you love, okay? No, I recommend setting spray for everybody to do that. Everybody. Okay. So, matte, glowy. All right, guys. We're getting to, okay, we're almost done. Oh my God. Okay. So I'm going to take the Mineral Baked Bronzer and Back to Black because we have to add some boom, pop, bam to this look. Okay, guys. So normally, if you have full coverage, you're going to feel flat, especially if you're medium to deeper skin tone, even fair skin tones. If you're doing a lot of coverage or if you're doing full coverage, like you're going to feel a little flat, but we want to slay. So I'm going to take this on my MAKIAGE 1112 Dual Fiber brush. I love brushes like these because I can use this for cream contour or powder. Fire. DMEPs, yes. I would use both the liquid. It says, so oily girls do not use the liquid and translucent. Yes, my love, I would use both. Absolutely. I just wanted to show different sides of techniques on how to do it. So like for the most part, my dry girls, what I really want you to take away from this is really utilizing your setting sprays between each layer. So that way you can continually build your coverage while still maintaining a glow and avoiding texture. For my oily girls, setting your primer with that translucent powder before you apply your liquid foundation, it's going to be literally a game changer for you, hands down. So I'm going to take this. Hello, Pigment, how you doing? And I'm going to start back here. I like to start at the tip of my ear, but you can't see it because of my wig, but that's okay. So I'm going to just pat it. Oh, sis. I'm about to look like I haven't been eating pizza for 3 days, okay? Boom. You should know the setting spray does not take off any powder. So as you can see, what am I doing? I'm dabbing because I literally have a problem and all I do is dab. Y'all, I look like I haven't gained a 20-pound quarantine weight. Yes, Roar, absolutely. So I do a little bit of both because I'm oily and dry. Yes, my love. Swiper, no swiping. That's right. Pat, pat, dab, dab. See, y'all my girls. Y'all just, you understand me and I understand you. Boom. Just pat. Just pat. You want to know why? Because brushes like these, not only do they pick up pigment, but because of the way the bristles are, they help to distribute the pigment really softly. So you're not left with like super harsh lines. And it's not like, oh, dang, I just be like doing this. I don't even do it. Oh, if you missed, this is the Back to Black bronzer, mineral based bronzer from MAKIAGE. It's delicious. That's all I'm gonna say. It's delicious, y'all. Oh, Kimberly, that means so much to me. Oh, thank you guys. The eyeshadow that I'm wearing is the Quad. It's the Color Boss Quad Workaholic. I'm a sucker for nude, so this is the actual palette that I'm wearing. I just wanted to let y'all know because I had a few comments about that. So here it is. Hey, Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, yay, thanks, Lindsay. Boo, you're so sweet. How long does my makeup stay on? Becoming One with Mike and Alicia. Girl, my makeup will probably stay on about 8 hours. A good 8 hours. On a hot day in Louisiana, probably 6. Probably 6. Oh, thank you, Tracy. And thank you, CJ. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. All right. Guys, I'm so excited. This is the first time I put on makeup and I don't even know how long. So once again, Back to Black blonde. I can't talk. Back to Black bronzer, mineral baked bronzer. It's gorgeous. The pigmentation is fantastic and it still gives a really soft sheen. So once again, super matte. We still got a glow. All right, you guys. Now, let me blot off my lip stuff, okay? What do I recommend to make your makeup last longer? Honestly, using the right techniques, Leslie, and using the right products for your skin, that'll really help make your makeup last longer, okay? Oh, thanks, Makeup Memo. Thank you, guys. Okay. So, we're running a little behind, but I need to show you guys this. I know this was about foundation. I know, okay? But y'all, if you want to still wear your lips under your mask, get your Il Makiage lip liner, okay? Because let me tell you something. Oh, wait. Spoy Il 44. I am using the bronzer that I used was the Back to Black Mineral Bronzer. I even have this one, y'all, and it's so gorgeous. I'm going to show you this before I even get to the lips. I'm sorry. This is the Touch Me Bake Bronzer. If you want bronzer and blush in one, sis. For my minimalists, for my minimalist maximalists, for my girls who are like, I'm simple but extra, this is gonna work. Okay, guys, back to the lips. If you really want to wear this, or if you're like, Kirsten, I really want to wear a poppin' lip that God forbid I have to take off my mask and take a selfie in the car when I'm done. Okay, this is it. Okay. This does not move. This does not move. Okay, it does not move. The color of this is crimson. Hopefully it'll look good with my hair, y'all. I don't know. But these lip liners are crazy pigmented. It's literally gliding. Where they do that at? I don't know. I've had too much coffee today. It's fine. So now what I like to do low key, this is what I do. I like to fill my lips in. Oh, I look real Spanish right now. I like to fill my lips in with the lip liner. I love it. Y'all, I'm going to have to like scrub this off tonight, okay? Because I'm telling you now. Sam W, for combo skin, can we still use liquid and powder foundation? Does the hydrating spray work for combo skin? Yes, my love. And I'm going to show you how I like to use the spray for oily and combo skin. Because I haven't sprayed this side yet. Y'all noticed that, right? I sprayed this side, but not this one. First of all, yes, it's totally a trick. Totally a trick. Okay. Y'all, this will not come. I'm like slapping myself. This will not come off. Like, I literally got one from my mother-in-law because she loves like colors and stuff like that, because it's not coming off. You could wear your mask. It ain't coming off. The other day I was like, gosh darn it. Okay. I just wanted to put that out there because I'm obsessed. I have bought so much makeup and so many of these lip liners to have in my kit because they don't move. They're indestructible. Okay. And they're so buttery. So just so you know, this is Crimson. Bam. Okay. Yes, you can order. Okay, guys. My oily girls. I did not leave you. Oh, I just dropped it. It's okay. I was too excited. Okay. I did not leave y'all hanging. Now, everybody, all my oily girls was like, can we use this stuff? Can we use this lip liner? Yes. Not this lip liner, this setting spray. Yes. I like to use the setting spray for my oily girls at the very end. So I just take it. That's it. Listen, if you want to work out, use your hands as a fan, okay? Use your hands as a fan. You have such pale skin, but love red. Oh my gosh, Lindsay, I'm telling you, you will love this Crimson because it's a cherry red. Like, my hair is more of a burgundy. This is cherry red. This is a blue tone red. It looks good on every skin tone. I swear to you. Please go do it. Take a picture and tag me. Tag Il Makiage in their Instagram. Tag me on your Instagram. I want to see. DM me. Send me some selfies. I want to see some makeup selfies. Okay, boom. So as you can see, the oily side, set, popping, not moving, a little bit of glow. The drier side, it's got a lot more of a dew going on because of the several layers of setting spray that we did. Yay. Boom. All right, you guys, we are a little over time. So sorry. We're like 11 minutes over time. It's not too much, but I hope you guys learned stuff. Not learned stuff. I just hope you guys learned like so many things. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Roar. I appreciate you. The lipstick that I have on, Dale, is going to be the waterproof lip liner in Crimson from Il Makiage. My IG, Il Makiage posted the IG. It's on there on the bar. Just so you guys know, if you missed anything or if you need to go over anything with this video, it's going to be posted on the Il Makiage YouTube channel. So make sure you're subscribed so that way you can get a notification. You're like, girl, I need to rewatch this again. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys so much for coming. We have 251 people and we have them from everywhere. Y'all been representing, okay? Look, who is she? Every time you put your makeup on, you just got to be like, who is she? Where are you going? And you just looking at yourself in the mirror. It's like, I hope you guys had an amazing time. Hope you guys learned a lot. Okay, make sure you follow Il Makiage on the platforms too. Tag us so we can see like all of your stuff. Yes, last call for questions. Do you guys have any questions? Do y'all like, first of all, let me take this clip out my hair. Fatuma is so funny. I love it. Oh, thank you. Yes, honey, it's the waterproof lip liner, okay? I love the Crimson. Crimson is my favorite. And then if you love a nude, if you want a super nude one, I have the nude one here called Coffee. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but this is Coffee. This is so, so pretty. This super nude. I love it. Love it. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. A good moisturizer, Liz. I would need to know like your skin type. Kind of tell me your skin type, girl. When's my next workshop? Thursday. I'm actually gonna have my best friend with me. Two crazy Puerto Rican girls. I don't know what y'all gonna do. She's not as crazy as me. She helps balance me out, but I'm crazy. Need the coffee. Girl, I drink cold brew. Bless it. If the foundation color goes on light, does it tone down? There is like a smidgen of oxidization with the Woke Up Like This foundation, but not crazy. It's not a lot at all. It's like a smidge. How do we select a color corrector for brown spots? I would use the color 22 for dark spots. I'm so sorry. The chat is going so fast. I forgot your name. Easy Music. Got you. The name of the bronzer. I saw somebody ask that as well. Back to Black bronzer, mineral baked bronzer. How to cover sunspots. Color corrector, baby. The color I use is number 22. Depending on how dark the sunspot is, you might need something that's just more peachy, okay? Yay, I'm so glad you got all your products, Gabrielle. I'm so glad you're signed up. Yes, I'll see you there, Angela. Hey. Oh, I love you too. Y'all, I tell my people all the time I love them, and I bet people think I'm weird because I'm like, hey girl, everybody love you. And they're like, girl, I just met you. Like, what you mean? For oily, Shavar Dress said, for oily people using the techniques you showed, do we need to bring product in our purse to refresh? No, if you use the steps, I'm telling you, you will not need to blot. If you put that translucent powder on first and then your foundation, game changer. For oily skin, can I mix XPF in my moisturizer? Yes, as long as you're not mixing it with your foundation, because sometimes the ingredients in your moisturizers can break up water-based foundations, so you want to be careful with that. Do you need a finish? Oh, it's going fast. Let me see. Teddy said, do you need a finishing powder and a setting powder? It really depends on the type of coverage and skincare you are. Honestly, if I want really long photo ready, like Instagram flexing, yes, I do both. If for every day you could pick one or the other. If you're more dry, I do the pressed powder, the one with the color, the coverage. If you're more oily, do the translucent, okay? Oh, thanks, Reddy. Thanks, Destiny. Thanks, Kimberly. Awesome. My purse is so heavy. I feel you, Set of Friends. I see. I feel you. Oh, thanks, Divya. You too. What about transfer resistant? Now, I will say, if you use these two, it'll be really hard to transfer. But, I mean, is it on your own shirt? You hugging on somebody? What we doing? Any promo after this class? Yes, Shireen. Go ahead and make sure you look in your email address. Il Makiage will be sending you a link after the class is finished, okay? I hope I'm not saying your name wrong. Miss Kennedy, can I mix SPF and moisturizer for oily skin? You absolutely can. You just want to make sure that for most oily skin, I like to tell my girls to make sure they're getting moisturizers and SPFs that are water-based instead of have like heavy hydrogenated oils in them or mineral oils. So make sure you're checking the ingredients because that'll just clog your pores and like create more oil for you. Hope that makes sense. Linda. Oh, of course. Thank you, Linda. I know I'm trying to catch up with everyone. At least, I love you too. Thanks, Teddy. You dope too. It was fun. I learned something. I'm so glad. I look like Faith Evans. Look. Soon as I get home. Okay, no, I'm not finna sing. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. We had a great time today. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. Oh, thank you, Brenda. You're so sweet. Say you're dope. Keep being you. Thank you so much. Love is needed, CJ. That is right. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. Naomi, I'm so glad you learned a lot. That means so much to me. That means so much to me. Yes, girl. Going shopping now. I have combo skin. I use a serum, then a moisturizer. Is that okay? Yes, that is okay. Unless you see yourself kind of, not really feeling or if your face feels heavy, then you can switch it up, but don't worry about it. Kylie, oh, thanks, girl. I appreciate you. Sherry, that means so much to me. I'm so glad you learned a lot. My biggest thing is like, did my girls learn? Did my babies learn? Name of the eyeshadow palette. This is the Color Boss Quad in Workaholic. But y'all, they have like a part, like, oh my gosh, Catalina, please help me because there's a what is it? It's a plum one that they have. It's so beautiful. But this is like my favorite neutral palette. I feel like a YouTuber. Okay, I'm so glad, Cameron. I'm so glad. All right, you guys. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, my babes. All right, y'all. So we've come to the end of the road. Oh, thanks, Tanika. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Blessed. I'm telling you, you're going to be hooked. And their customer service is fantastic. And their team is amazing. So, oh, Magda, that means so much to me. Thank you, Lorena. All right, you guys. Y'all have a good night. Y'all go shopping. Tag me in your stuff. Let me know what you get. We could be Twinkies. I might have a different hair color on Thursday, so hopefully y'all recognize me. Bye, you guys. Have a great night. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. I should have did that. Bye, guys.